The 6-4 Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Cleveland to take on the 5-5 Cleveland Browns in this Sunday Night Football matchup. Here's a quick look at the playoff picture. The Jaguars beat the Ravens earlier today, so if the Steelers won, they could create a tie atop the first place standings in the AFC North. While if Cleveland won, they could tie the Steelers in the AFC North standings to keep their playoff hopes alive. So here's the rookie Jacob Eason, the 6th overall pick, filling in for the injured Ben Roethlisberger, who will not complete a full season yet again. Something he has not done since 2014. Early on here, Eason with the ball on the Browns 47-yard line, and Eason finds Andre Ellington, who takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. The flag would be roughing the passer, so a touchdown would stand. And here comes Deshaun Watson, his opponent, another young quarterback in the division, former number 1 overall pick, having an alright season, but he would not have an alright game today. As a few plays later right here, Watson would be intercepted by Paul Kruger, trying to force the ball in a tight window. Steelers attack on a field goal that drive. And we're going to go late second quarter here after the Steelers attacked on yet another field goal. They had taken a 13-0 lead. They're here to punt the ball away, and this is a terrible punt that is recovered at the Steelers 42-yard line by Pittsburgh. So Deshaun Watson and the Browns were in business, and they needed something good to happen, and they got that right there as Devin Funchess, the free agent signing, goes up, makes the play, tick, 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 tick. Then a few plays later, 3rd down and goal. Watson finds Greg Olsen in the end zone, but there's a flag down, and that flag would be holding on Joe Thomas, and the touchdown would come back, and the Steelers would take a 13-3 lead into the half. Let's go third quarter now. Deshaun Watson with the ball here, 3rd down and 9. He finds a wide open Alvin Kamara for an easy first down and gain of about 15 yards. Kamara would have a rough day rushing though. Then a few plays later here, 3rd down and 15 now for the Browns. Deshaun Watson making something happen with his feet, and he finds Corey Coleman. He takes it all the way up to the Pittsburgh 3-yard line. 1st down and goal now. Then a few plays later, Watson in the pistol. He takes it. He finds Greg Olsen in the end zone for the touchdown. And the Browns make this a 13-10 game. However, this is when the Steelers decided to stop messing around as Jacob Eason fakes the play fake, and he finds Antonio Brown on the jump ball, who straight up mossed Joe Hayden for the 1st down in a gain of 36 yards. Then a few plays later here, Eason 2nd down and 6. He takes it. He finds Katie Cannon on the slant route, who takes it 29 yards into the end zone for the touchdown, making it look easy, and the Steelers take a 20-10 lead. Let's go 4th quarter now. 3rd down and 10 for the Browns. Deshaun Watson finds Devin Funchess, who jukes a man out. He's into the open field, but as you can see, there is some laundry on the field, and you can guess this is the Browns we're talking about here. You can guess what this flag would be. Yep, it would be offensive holding on Kamar Aiken. So that would force the Browns to end up kicking a field goal on 4th and inches. Don't know why they would do that, and the kick is, of course, no good, giving the Steelers the ball on the Cleveland 48-yard line. So for Pittsburgh here, a 2nd down and 9. Eason with all day to throw, and he finds Antonio Brown over in the middle for the 1st down up to the Cleveland 33-yard line. Eason 224 yards passing, 2 touchdowns on the day. Then a few plays later here, LJ Scott punches it in for the 3-yard touchdown, putting the Steelers up 24-10, making this game all but over, right? Incorrect. The Browns would not give up here as Deshaun Watson had some time. He finds Greg Olsen in very tight coverage for the touchdown. There's now a 27-17 game. Then ensuing drive for the Steelers, Jacob Eason completes his pass to Antonio Brown, who fumbles the ball, and Raheem Moore just suddenly becomes drunk, stumbles down for no reason when he easily could have taken that one back to the end zone. And that would basically just about seal the game, because the Browns would squander the opportunity here. 4th down and 11, 4 seconds left. They're throwing it out for grabs. Pass is incomplete. Doesn't really matter, as the Steelers seal up the victory and tie the Ravens atop the NFC North in 1st place. They win 27-17 in Cleveland. Jacob Eason making his 2nd career start, 17-23, 224 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Deshaun Watson, 20-32, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception on the day. Not a great day from Watson, and there are more grumblings that he might be replaced in the offseason. There's a look at some of the scores around the league. The Panthers did win again. Dallas with a big-time comeback. The Chiefs blew out the Bengals, and here was the game of the day. The Cardinals beat the Seahawks, and we actually do have highlights of this video. Luke Falk and Bryce Petty, the Cardinals' two quarterbacks, were both out for this game, so I had to go with a 57 overall John Kolar, and here's the Seahawks up by 10 here, and Nate Andrews picks this pass off and takes it all the way back for a pick six, making this now a 13-10 game, and it was not quite over from there, as John Kolar, who I said again, 57 overall quarterback, completes this pass to Josh Huff for the first down all the way up to the Seahawks 28-yard line. This will lead to an Arizona field goal, which would be up and good, and this game would head to overtime. So, now in overtime, Russell Wilson here on 3rd down and 13, looking like a rookie out here, just thumping the pass off for no gain and punting the ball back to the Seahawks. As you can see, Wilson with 2 costly interceptions in this game. Then a few plays later here, 3rd down and 3, John Kolar to John Brown for the first down. Then I mentioned this was Kolar's first career start in Seattle. It did not faze him at all, as Chandler Catanzaro booted through this field goal to give the Cardinals a 16-13 victory, and that is how the Seahawks managed to lose to Arizona. The Rams, they also beat the 49ers. The Redskins continue their winning ways as they beat the Bills, and here's a look at the players of the week. Kermit Whitfield did win player of the week, as well as Blake Bortles. Now, there was a major injury that did happen between the Panthers and the Falcons, and that would be Cam Newton going down with an injury.